The previous episode was about Slade. This episode's about the Corrs. But not just any Corrs, power Corrs. I'm going to put a script execute on this when we use it, this switch. So we're going to have 80 here to execute a script. This is going to be a repeatable action. When the player presses use, it needs to be repeatable because they can come to it when they don't have a power core yet, and we need to give them a message saying something like whatever it normally says when you try and put a power core in one of these things when you don't have one. And we need a script number. Let's go script number 1. Okay, so we need to create that script. This little button up here opens up the script editor. We'll bring this up, it's blank at the moment. Firstly, we need to include zcommon.acs. We're going to need that. And now we're going to do script. Oh, not tab a script. There we go. Okay. Script 1. This is going to be the one we need for the button. Alright, I'm going to put a comment here first. So this is going to be unpowered button. We can have a separate script for once the button's powered up. In fact, I'll make that straight away. So this one's going to be powered button. That's going to be script 2. Now, in here, we are going to do an if. We're going to do check inventory. And we're going to check it for inventory power core. This is the item that we need. So if we have, let's say, less than one of these, i.e. none, we're going to do one thing, and otherwise we'll do something else. Okay, so if we don't have a power core, we're going to do print. I'm going to print a string, so we do s:, and then in brackets we do the switch is out of power, full stop, semicolon. We're going to do play sound 0, which means it just the sound. This is it. So this first thing here is where the sound would play from in the world. If we do 0, it just plays. You hear it everywhere. And we have the sound is going to be character / Zan think. This is the sound. And channel auto. Yep, it's the audio channel. And we put a delay. So this means that we won't be able to re-enter this function for 50 frames we've got in this other script that I'm referencing. Seems like quite a long time. It's 35 frames a second. But I guess if you're spamming the button, you don't want it to go Okay. So otherwise, we do have a power core. So we're going to set line special. I haven't actually set the tag on the line yet. You know what? I'm going to pass in the lines and door tags here, I think. Or at least the line tag. I reckon I can get away with both. So we're going to go int switch tag and int door tag. So set line special. So this is, I'm doing this by the way so that I can reuse this code for all 4 of these power buttons that I'm planning on making. So I'll just be able to call the same script with a different tag for the switch and a different tag for the door, and they should all be able to use the same code. So set line special, this will be the tag of our line, which is going to be switch tag. Oh my goodness, that didn't autocorrect very well. Switch tag, and then special. So we're doing ACS execute. ACS is just a scripting language that we're doing. So what we're saying is we're setting the special for the line to be a new script execute that's different to this one. And the arg here, I believe we've got a 2 here, which is going to be the script that we're going to execute. And then these, I believe, we want the door tag here to go into the next script. So in here we're going to have int door tag. And then we just fill the rest up with zeros. Okay, now we're doing set line texture, so it's changing the texture of the line to be the one with the power core on it. And we want the switch tag here, so we know which line we're changing the texture on. Side front, obviously, it doesn't have a back. Texture middle, because that's the mid texture. And it's going to be called SW01 underscore up in capitals like that. And then we're going to take inventory. So we're taking away from the inventory the item, the power core that we put in. Inventory. It's the same as this. I'm going to copy and paste it. So we're taking that out of their inventory. If they've got two of them, it's only going to take one. So we do comma 1. That's the amount. Because you might have stocked up a bunch of these. There's going to be 4 in the map. Place sound. We can get away with doing 0 here, I think. Metal / bounce 1. Channel auto. Where is it? There. I missed a semicolon on this line. Okay. With an 8-frame delay. I'm just referencing this from some other code from the Gaudy Goblin actually, which was before referenced from Hedon itself. And then we got another sound, which is going to be a cry lance sound. Weapons / cry lance ready. Channel is auto. Okay, actually what we're going to do is we're going to set the line special at the end here after the delay. That way there's a slight delay. This is just going to be zeros here. So what we're doing here is we're clearing the line special altogether, so you can't keep spamming the button. And then after all of these sounds are played and we had the delay, we'll set the line special to execute this, which won't do anything yet. Okay, let's save that. Let's wire things in a bit here. So this is going to need a tag, first of all. Give that a tag. It's going to be tag 6. So switch tag is 6, and the door tag is 5. Nothing's going to happen with the door tag yet. Let's see how well this works. Will I live long enough to actually be able to collect the power cord to try it? Okay, that worked. It went and it said switch out of power. I almost died though. Oh my goodness. Oh, the switch is on this side now, isn't it? Okay, alright. Alright, give me a chance, guys. Maybe I'll do this one to get the frag fire gun first. Okay. I've got some cover now, I'll be alright. Alright, you know what, I'm gonna... how can I make this easier? Is it gonna be, if I do it on I'm Too Young to Die, will I take less damage? I just want to test my power core thing, really. These men have got something else to say. Okay, I've killed 2 of them. It's going well. Let's get this one as well. Oh, he's dead. Oh, I'm running out of ammo. Should we pick some more up around here? There we go. Okay, this is going to be good. Oh, look at that, I got them all. Okay. Let's bring these platforms down. Okay. I'm not going to pick that up yet, because I want to test this. So. The switch is out of power. Power core. The switch is out of power. Okay, that didn't work. Probably misspelt the string, haven't I? The item. Oh yeah, inventory. There we go. That's pretty bad. Inventory. That'll help. Okay. Now I've got to kill the monsters again. Maybe I should cut some of that out of the video. The video's going to end up too long. I've got them both. Okay. 9 hit points. And a dream. One down. How did that not hit me? Okay. Oh, I'm out of ammo. There's probably some down here. There's one. Oh, come on! Ah. Right, I'm definitely going to cut that one out. Oh, miraculously, it all missed me. No, it didn't. Okay. Thank you. Grab that as well. Oh, they're all going down now. There goes another one. Okay, let's bring these down. Everything's covered in green slime. Alright, so we don't have it yet. Switch is out of power. Let's grab the power core. Nice sound effects. And then we can switch it, and it'll call that second script, which doesn't do anything yet. But that one will now open the door. This is getting somewhere, and then you're going to be able to get in here. Crikey, look at this. Okay, let's do the next script. So we're going to do in here, ceiling, raise by value. So the ceiling in this case is going to be the bottom of the door, like the bottom face of the door as it goes up. Does that make sense? It's a bit weird to think of it as a ceiling, but it's the top of the sector, which is right down on the ground level. So we're going to use the door tag. The speed, I don't know. Let's have 32 for now. Maybe that'll be too fast. Height, and I think 80 pixels is about the right height. And then I'm going to put a delay of around, what's normal? What's a normal delay in Doom? I don't know. Let's do 3 seconds. So it's going to be 35 times 3. 35 frames a second Doom runs at. And then we're going to lower it again. Ceiling, lower by value. And it's going to be the exact same stuff again. We'll see if that makes sense. Okay, and then, you know what, we can add down here minus no monsters, and this is going to make it much more civilized to test. There we go. No monsters. Okay. Don't even need this. No one to kill. Okay. I'm going to grab the power core. I'm going to put it in. And we're going to switch it. And it didn't work. Alright, I worked it out. It's this is the map number, this slot. So this is the first parameter. So we're setting the line special to 2, script number 2, and this is the parameter that goes in here. This one is the map number if you want to execute a script in a different map. So that one stays at 0. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's so much easier with the monsters turned off. And look at this, I think I can jump from here. Yep, that's fine, I'm happy with that. Alright, okay, it worked. It went up pretty fast, and I need to unpeg that texture at the side. Maybe put a door trunk texture in there. And obviously, if I go inside at the moment, I'm going to get locked in. I have no way out, so I'll add another button here, I think, so that you can reopen the door from the inside. Yep, okay. You know what, actually, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to push this back in 4 pixels. And I'm going to set all of these to be unpegged. This way they won't slide up and down. So if you just set either lower unpegged or lower unpegged or upper unpegged, then they won't slide up and down with the door. Move the door up. Need to change the texture on the bottom of here as well. Can I get away with using part of this texture? Yeah, this will do. Now if I align these, if I move this down, so at least that's flush with the ground. There we go. It's going to work. It's a bit better. And this, I move this up to here. That's a bit better. And this one, this is going to work perfectly. Hold on. Move that to there. Perfect. Look at that. Alright, let's put some items inside here. Let's have a crossbow. And some ammo for the crossbow. What are the ones for? Bolts? Bolt? Bolt mag, something like that. Mag? Bolt mag, there it is. Okay. Let's have like 3 of those. They're probably not going to look as big as that in game, are they? Let's have a look. Yep, that's okay. We need. Oh, we could move this down again. Okay. Let's see how that all goes. I need some sounds for that door as well in a minute. Okay, nice. Alright, I'm going to put a little switch on the other side of the wall here so you can get out again. Just guessing at 16 pixels. I've got a switch in mind, but I don't know how big it is. Oh, I want this one. 21 pixels. Okay. Do I have space for that sort of thing? Yeah, I will do. So, 21. It's a good height out there. Like that. I wonder if we can get away with... Yeah, I reckon we can get away with reusing script 2, can't we? It's going to do the exact same thing. So we want 80 for script execute. It's an easy one to remember because you use it all the time. Repeatable when player presses use. Script number 2, door tag 5. Let's test that. Let it close behind me. Look at that. Very nice. By the way, it says switches in power on the screen. Now, I added that as debug to try and work out why it wasn't calling my my script. Okay, cool.